It's Sunday night. Thanks for being with us here. We've got the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Allie LaForce reporting for us. Taking a look at Milwaukee.
You could call this a boomerang trip for them. Hitting the road, and just as soon as they've left, they're headed back home again. So hopefully they're well rested and can make the most of these games. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Jokic. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Ooh, a very interesting matchup we have at the center spot tonight, Tim.
Yeah, the battle of the bigs will loom large in this one. Let's keep an eye on points in the paint. That could be a key indicator of who's winning that matchup.
Always fun to watch a good big man matchup, even with the guys who can shoot these days.
No doubt about it. Versatility at that spot is key.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
And it's Brooks missing. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. On the wing, Whitmore. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Lively. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. The three. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Tries again. Brooks with the rebound.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Back to Whitmore. Excellent D there from Lively.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And the Bucks with the possession here. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Here's Whitmore. After the basket by Dallas. Count that bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to Vassell. Christie with a steal. Now Doncic. Fades and shoots. Again, Dallas.
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. So to continue, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Milwaukee making some changes. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 3. And here's Green from the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's McCain. And a nice finish on the layup.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Bryant, left side. They need this. And then Bryant with the dunk. Big
Big-time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. There's the screen to the paint. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Here's Williams. Oh, wow! And he jams it home with authority.
He wasn't satisfied just laying it up. He had to put something extra on it.
I can't believe what we just saw right there.
Well, that will go in the highlight package for tonight. I'm certain of it.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Back to McCain. From deep three-point land. Milwaukee with the rebound. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And they take the lead.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Mavericks trailing. There's the three. The rebound by Turner. Pass to Green. Uncovered. Again, Milwaukee.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
It could go. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Bucks ahead. They're up by 3. And the second quarter of... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run...
Oh! Look at him fly!
Look at that power.
Whoa! Slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
A nice shot by McCain.
Yeah, McCain saw an opening in the corner, and he took advantage. They found him, and he knocked it down.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Here's Jackson, and he drives in. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam. Here's Whitmore. That one drops for him. Whitmore's got 6 points.
Quickly getting the ball up court. That was a great lead.
Oh, big time!
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Whitmore. The rebound by Jackson. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide. Guys, back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Sam?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
Outside for Green. 6 on the shot clock. And another miss by Milwaukee. And Dallas with possession. Here's Doncic. In the paint. Luka.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Flagg. And he dunks it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And that one's good. Green.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's flags. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Will go for a different look here. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. From downtown, Rollins no good. And so it's Dallas with it. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Outside Christie. Jokic grabs the board.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And he makes it. Jokic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
An efficient shooter like Jokic will always find points. All he needs is the ball.
And this is where they've struggled.
Yeah, the half court has not been kind to them. Let's see what they run.
And here's Vassell from the arc. Mavericks with a rebound. Here's the break. Misses from short range. Pass to Jokic. Out left to the wing. Vassell outside. Lets it fly. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Luka with the finish.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
3-pointer. And that's good. Vassell for 3. Vassell's got 6.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And they're running. Here's Rollins. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Doncic is doubled. Inside. Stolen by Jokic. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
To the middle. Knocked away. Brooks. And the layup is good off the glass. And now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Bucks ahead, up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Vassell from the arc. Sinks the tray. 9 points in the game.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of 3-point buckets.
Brooks outside. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Whitmore. The 3 is up. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Here's Vassell. Lively grabs a miss.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
And it's flag missing. Milwaukee leading by 6. The 3, Vassell. He buries it from 3. Vassell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
And they doubled up Doncic. And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Out to the wing. Jackson the screen. Clock at 6. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Rollins, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, B.A. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then, on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
To the inside. Lively with the bucket. Lively's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The Bucks leading by 5. Pass to Ellis. The kick out to Williams. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. He drops it from range. Bryant's got 11 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back over to you, Brian.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Can't lose sight of Turner in these situations. You're asking to get burned whenever you do.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis. They stand out to me as well.
First team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
On the wing, Bryant. Pass to Williams. Up top, Bryant. 11 points in the game. Ellis. Three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening at the three-point line.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Ellis on the wing. Christie with a steal. Driving to the basket. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's now only a 1-point Bucks lead.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there. Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Well, it's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Here's Williams. Kicks it out to Bryant. He takes it in. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night. Count the basket. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Here's Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Oh, that's a great block. Jackson protecting the house.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Pass to Bryant from 17. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Williams from long range. No good from three-point range. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting...
The Bucks, 59.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavs. It's a one-point game. And they doubled up Doncic to the left wing. And the layup falls.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Green for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Now here's Doncic. From deep three-point land. Wow, deep shot from Luka.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Here's Williams. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Out to the right wing. Jacks up at 3. Doesn't go for him. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Turner. Uses the glass on the layup.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Collins, no good. Now the Bucks with it. Pass to Turner. Here's Bryant. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. On the wing, Whitmore. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. In for the Bucks, Nikola Jokic.
Here's Lively. From deep, here's Doncic. That shot, no good. The Bucks trail. Down low. Here's Whitmore. And down it goes. Dunk. It through off a beautiful setup.
His hang time on the rim. It's a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Knocks down the triple.
Well, that's really nice vision that time by McKay. Very patient, saw the floor, and made the pass.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Rollins gets the bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Collins. Ooh, it's stolen away. Now Milwaukee moving it up. And no hesitation on the jam. In transition.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Buries it from outside.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Oh, it misses. Milwaukee leading by 3. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
And his coaches will be the first to tell you, Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Making a switch here. Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic throwing his weight around.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
That's good from Doncic.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
Jokic, 19-footer is good.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's Doncic. Jokic with a rebound. Tipped away. Here's Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
How about Doncic using his strength to absorb the contact and finish at the rim?
That's good from Doncic.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Now Jokic. Dropping it at the rim. It's Jokic.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Now Vassell. Now Jokic. And he powers it down. One-handed.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up. Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Outside Vassell. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Coming through in a big moment, Vassell continuing to prove how special he is.
Doncic.
Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 5. Good on both.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
.46 seconds left to the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. And Dallas making a change here. Vassell outside. Here's Jokic. 5 on the clock. He lets it go. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And the Mavericks with possession here.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away.
Brooks with a rebound. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
And let's see what they draw up.
Doncic fires. So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll do it, folks.
It's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, yo, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Serve it off the plate, dog. You need to feed your homies. I'm hotter than when you touch the iron to the starch. Wrap it in the foil before you put it in the fire. Grab it with a glove, it's rolling like a tire. Elbows, 84s, catch me swinging like a fighter. Hey, it's kind of worth it, flicking like a... That means if I burn it, then it better give me. Where your big homie at? Your security just fat off a flat. I wish Will never.
Thanks for joining us on this 2K broadcast. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us. You look at Dallas. Going inside. Here's Lively. Deflected. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Christie. Rebound Brooklyn.
Not how they were looking to start the game. They've come up empty on their first 3 tries.
Floats one up. And it's Halliburton getting it to go. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
Into the lane. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. The first thing Coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hall, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. On target from range.
Great dime by Halliburton. Remember, he's led the league in assists.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Dallas making a change here. Shot to stop the run. McCain's shot is off. Now here's Halliburton. There's the three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Halliburton's got 7.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Here's Halliburton. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Here's Wolf. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Pass to Wolf. To the paint. Malawat. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target. The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Wolf. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Oh, nice shot by Doncic.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Pass to Thompson. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Halliburton. Lively grabs a miss.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Doncic outside. 19-footer. Jump shot is good. Doncic has gotten his second bucket.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player when Jackson's...
Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Mavericks trail by 4. Let's go to the sideline. We've got something on Max Christie. Allie, take it away.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Dallas's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing a return to action. I'll give you updates as I get them.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, we certainly wish him the best during his recovery process. But right now, it's really next man up.
Halliburton goes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Jared McCain.
And such an unpredictable player. I like how Halliburton uses this aspect to help draw fouls.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter here. It's stolen away. Pass to Green from deep three-point range. Gafford grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 3. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Now Boston. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So he comes up empty, missing both. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Brooklyn out in front, up 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
McCain shot is off. Pass to Boston. McCain on the double team. Beyond the arc. And it's flagged with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 8. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Ryan. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Guys?
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie.
And we are witnessing some classic high-flying action.
Is that a crowd pleaser or what? No matter what building you're in.
Wow, I am speechless at the kind of athleticism needed to pull that off.
And he recovers it. Pass to Dimon. Drives to the hoop. Picked it out of midair. It's a one-on-one situation. And that one's good. Flag. Flag's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Rebounded by Green. Nets leading by 11. Pass to Boston. Gafford with the block. And now the Mavs on the run. Puts up a deep 3. That shot off the mark. And Brooklyn has possession. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Here's Dimon. Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
And depending on the severity of that, it could be next man up mentality.
Get out of here.
And the Nets making a change here. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
McCain. The long distance 3 is buried. McCain's got 5 now.
Yeah, forget about it. If he's going to hit from that deep, there's no way the defense can close out in time.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. There's Jackson with the 3. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And it's Dimon missing. Mavericks trail by 10.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Substitution here for Brooklyn. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 10-point game. Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with Brandon Boston. Allie, how is he?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Nets head athletic trainer. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. Diagnosis at this point is that it's just a strain. While not severe, this is still a serious diagnosis that usually keeps guys off the court for a short period. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Well, it's a tough part of the game for sure. You see these athletes out here with the strength and speed that they play with. Injuries are unavoidable.
And McCain pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 8. From the high post. And it's Doncic missing.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, BA. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That one's no good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Here's Malawach. Give him 8 points now. 4 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. It's stolen by Doncic. Here's Jackson. Clowney pulls it in.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Malawach. And he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill. Well, that was a great challenge.
Whoa! A big finish right there!
Awesome. Just wow. A monster flush from the big man. He didn't have his feet planted.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. And Lively drops them both. Halliburton outside. Here's Wolf. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. From outside the arc, pure from three-point range. Wolf's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Here's Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Shot is up. Pass to Flag. Goes back up. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Flag's got 8 points.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Here's Wolf. And that one is stuffed right through.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And just a forceful play by Jackson, clearing the glass and muscling his way to his own shot.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, those who worked with Nets coach Jordy Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Brooklyn making a switch here. Mavericks trail by 13. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Doncic on the take. Oh, and the jam by Doncic.
Whoa! Not known for showing off, Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow.
Nice move. Six on the shot clock. On the take. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Tim, so many different offensive systems in the NBA. You have a personal favorite to watch?
Yeah, I think I've got a soft spot in my heart for those systems that involve player movement and ball movement, particularly trying to get shooters looks off of screens.
I love the .5 offenses, in and out of the hands, moving the ball fast.
No doubt about it, very difficult to defend.
Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Thompson outside. Back to Halliburton. The three is up. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. Here's Flag. Rebounded by Green. Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Christie. Wing shot on the way. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for block.
Nice.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Doncic left side. Passing, pulls it in. Nets leading by 12. They've got numbers. The three. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Christie. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. The pull-up jumper. The Mavericks pull it in. Pass to Lively. Here's Flag, defended by Thompson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the middle. Outside for Halliburton. Christie with a steal. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. And here's Flag outside. It doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn with possession here. Halliburton outside. Thompson outside. Back to Halliburton. Over Doncic. And so it's Brooklyn going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off.
54.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Fires it. And that one's good. Flag.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Pass to Dimon. From the line. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Flag. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Malawich. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Oh, misses the dunk.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
Puts it up from 15. The shot, no good.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
Lets it go from deep. No good.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Here's Dimon. Shot on the wing. That one is off.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Rebounded by Malawich. Brooklyn leading by 8. To snap the cold streak. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Misfires on the corner 3.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Let's find out the news on Charles Bassey. Allie, what's the update?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Nets head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Well, it's the reality of our game. Let's hope he's back on the court soon. That is a tough loss.
And the Nets making a change here. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Doncic. Off on the layup. Nets leading by 10. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Wolf. Just 5 to shoot. Lively pulls it down.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
And he nails it.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Brooklyn leading by 11. Halliburton fires. Can't get the three.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
Oh, unanswered slam.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Nets.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And against a non-conference opponent, they really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Here's Thompson. From deep. Yes, sir, with the three.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Beyond the arc. Buries it from outside.
Well, look, Klay Thompson has one of the purest jump shots I've ever seen. It's really so simple and so quick.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Last
last time I was outside. Girl around and she lost her phone. That's the type I'ma leave alone. Even if I was trying to leave me when I say I'm the goal. Let me coach you, get out the hole. Let me talk to you, get you out of the Altima. With a man on the scene, if you bossing up, come through, let me toss it up. I'm trying to talk to you, all the lip gloss and stuff. Yup. Motion. Bring another, that's that motion. What you wanna do with it? I'll spin it as a fan on the ceiling. I get it, I don't wanna seem timid. I'm nice and polite, but if I said it, then I meant it. Yeah, that's my word. Off the strength real quick, I'll bend that curve. Now I'll bake that bread. Now I'll order that pan. Get it? She like, you got some nerve. I'm like, it's all about plating anything I serve. You gon' eat. On me. That's on me. I'm not playing. Flyer than a plane or a stadium. And that's game. Look, be careful choosing who you have a. You got your babysitter, put your hands up. You want a new Mercedes, put your hands up. Say you ain't messing with your ex and you can't stand up. Cause ain't no ifs and buts or maybes, this your anthem. Yeah.
It's the Mavericks in Dallas, Texas for a little interconference action here at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Celtics are looking to end their road trip here with a strong outing. It's rebounded by Dallas. But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Boston with the ball. After Luka Doncic's miss, here's White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Wide with it. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Now here's Jackson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And the dunk by Doncic.
And sometimes defenses sweep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
And that one's good, Morant.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Doncic, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Brown. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Driving. Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up.
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to him there.
It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
On the wing, Brown. And the rejection by Jackson. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Down low, here's Hartenstein off with the layup. Mavericks trailed by 5. Jackson misses. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Morant. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
And right now, Anthony Simons is just brimming with confidence.
And here's James outside. Doesn't go that time. Mavericks trail by 6. Now Flag. 5 points in the game. Shoots over Simon. Good work there as it goes.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Left side, Simons. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Brown. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Flag with the rebound. .135 left here in the first quarter. A nice shot by Doncic.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Here's Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Shoots. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And that one's good. Morant. 7 points in the game.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Here's Flag. He's got 5. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And there it is for him. And it's 7 points for Cooper Flag.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Morant. He's got 9.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Boston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
James gets the bucket.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Another 3 for Dallas.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't want to break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. There's the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Until you think about rim running centers, Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Mavericks trailed by 4. Luka throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. James right side. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. James has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Doncic with the bucket.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Here's Pritchard. No good that time. And the Mavericks with possession here, trailing by 2. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Yeah, McCain's showing you he's willing to find the contact and draw fouls.
Hey, Tim, what are some of the keys to sticking around for role players fighting to remain at the NBA level?
Well, if you are a role player in this league, you need to understand you need to work at everything, but be exceptional at something. And I think that's the key. Growing up, all of these guys were stars. Now you've got to fit in and understand on a given night what your role is.
And your thing, your sensational aspect was your three-point shooting.
You got to do it better than anybody else, Kevin. It's got to be at an elite level because there are guys out there waiting to take your job.
And you were elite. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
And both free throws good for Mark. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. Pass to Gonzalez.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Hartenstein. Nails the baby hook. Hartenstein's got his first points of the night.
And that's exactly why Hartenstein has a very high career field goal percentage. These are the kinds of shots he's hunted.
Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Really in sync offensively right now. He is turning it up a notch.
Morant with it. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Hartenstein comes with the double team. Here's McCain. Off target from three-point range. Celtics leading by 5. And the call will be against Derek Lively. That is his first foul of the game.
Now on the floor.
1:10 left to play here in the second quarter. Now Morant. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Doncic. Fades back. The rebound by Cato.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Stolen by Jackson. To the middle. Back to Christie. Jackson looking around. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Doncic with the steal. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
With the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
John Morant. New shot.
The first one falls. Good on both.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Doncic. He gets it up, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Boston Celtics. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here is Doncic. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Lively. Jackson is doubled. 5 to shoot. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Shot clock at 2. Morant with the steal. Hartenstein with it. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Pass to Brown for 3. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
It's so smooth when Brown is feeling it from deep. No hesitation.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Back over to you, Kevin.
You absolutely love that confidence. Okay, Allie, we thank you.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's Morant. 11 points in the game. We know about the length and the athleticism, Tim, of Lively. But what do you like about his skill and maybe the way he sees the game?
Yeah, this league has seen a lot of guys with that type of length and athletic ability. But what sets him apart, he's got great instincts for where to get open, instincts, how to rebound, where the ball is coming off. And then also, I just think his conditioning level is very high.
Clock at 6. Here's Jackson. Misses off the left iron.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking. Oh, man!
How about the authority from Moran? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Up top, Brown. He's got 5.
Give it up to Brown. He's so dangerous off the bounce.
Pass to Lively. Doncic feeling it out. To the inside. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 8.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Up top, Morant. He's got 14.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Pass to Flag. And Flag throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. White, good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Now, here's Doncic. Second shot opportunity. It's Doncic battling down low.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. And here we go. Flag heading to the hoop. Jumps up. Gafford misses. Boston leading by 8. Beasley outside. Cada. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Flag with it. Beasley covering. The rebound by the Celtics. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 8-point game. Doncic always looking to attack.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Kicks it out to Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Simons, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Simons has got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Celtics. And here are the Mavericks now. It's McCain on the wing. Pass to Flag. Over Beasley. And it's Dallas with another. Two on the clock. And the slam dunk by Simon.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shot. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Boston leading by 10. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
And it's Simons off the drive.
Wow, look at Simons right there. Look at that quickness with the ball in his hands.
It's McCain on the wing. Right wing. Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Mavericks trailed by 10. It's stolen by White. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And the jam by White.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Spin. Back to McCain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Celtics leading by 12. Over in the corner, White. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And now he has picked up his 5th foul. He knows he's going to be targeted. They're going to have to protect him somehow.
Here are the Mavericks now. Fires the 3. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his 2nd of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
And Doncic with a clear pass to the hoop.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to White. Brown wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. White fires. And he does not hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
Doncic. Here's Flag. And he cams it in.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. Got to have some skills to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Oh, the slam dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Morant. Oh, nice.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Trailed by 8. Doncic rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Whoa! What a play!
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
Celtics leading by 8. Takes it inside. Rebounded by Lively. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Christie. And the Celtics with possession here. Got a piece of it. Doncic with the steal. Cooper flag. He's off from 3. And so James will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside White. There's the drive. Outside Brown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Max Christie. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside Brown. 6 to shoot. No good on the dunk. Christie fires. The long shot, no good. It's Brown with the drive. And there's the dunk.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
And it doesn't go.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile.